So there's a lot of people that are like, you know what? Like, let's go find the safest white boy we can find. I mean, I'm just saying.
She's back, and louder than ever. Jasmine Crockett, Congress's reigning queen of viral nonsense, just dropped a quote that might go down as the 2028 campaign's most accidentally honest moment. Let's go find the safest white boy we can find. And no, she wasn't joking. According to her, Democrats don't need the most qualified candidate. They need the one who looks least like Kamala Harris, Hillary Clinton, or Jasmine Crockett. This wasn't just a podcast. It was a therapy session wrapped in identity politics and sprinkled with delusion. Let's roll the tape.
So there's a lot of people that are like, you know what? Like, let's go find the safest white boy we can find. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean,
those are the callers that we're hearing. We're hearing people.
No, for real.
A white man's got to do it. We're getting those callers.
For real. There is one specific candidate. So I can tell, and I can tell you, it's not a black person nor woman. Okay. Now this fool done filed for bankruptcy 6 times. now what makes him a good businessman? I'm like, and when he was born, daggone it, he was given hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, I mean, I could be rich today too if my mama had that when I was born. So an emotion. When you think about greatness, that's evoking an emotion. When you think about hope, I'm like, I was hoping, but I wasn't believing. You know, it can't just be that it's like, oh, we've got a woman, and that's not to say that was Harris, because y'all know that that's y'all know how I feel about the vice president.
Jasmine Crockett is at it again, and this time she's not just off the rails, she's off the tracks, through the weeds, and halfway to a Kamala Harris word salad convention. She said, and I quote, "Let's go find the safest white boy we can find." And no, she wasn't recommending that. She was furious, raging that her own party might pick someone based on electability instead of skin color or gender. And that outrage? It says everything. Because in Crockett's world, merit is betrayal. If you're not checking all the identity boxes, black, female, loud, and progressive, you don't belong on the ticket. She's not mad at the system for being broken. She's mad it might stop being woke. This woman went from policy talk to Real Housewives of the Congressional Black Caucus in record time. 1 minute she's talking primaries, the next she's yelling, "Now this fool done filed for bankruptcy 6 times. Like, is she running for office or headlining amateur night at the Apollo? And then the greatest hits keep coming. He was given hundreds of millions of dollars. Yeah, okay. Trump didn't inherit hundreds of millions. He received a loan, built a global brand, and unlike half the career politicians she pals around with, he actually employed people. Something Crockett might not understand, since her economic plan sounds like tax success, subsidized TikTok. And just when you think the nonsense peaked, she says Trump can't win again, then turns around and claims he's trying to run for a 3rd term. Lady, that was a joke, a troll, and you fell for it harder than Kamala fell out of the 2016 primaries. Trump tosses one sarcastic grenade, and half the Democratic Party ends up in group therapy. Meanwhile, your side coronated Kamala Harris, a candidate who couldn't win with training wheels, GPS, and Barack Obama pushing from behind. And here's where the irony practically kicks down the door. Jasmine Crockett is outraged that Democrats are backing away from identity politics, even after identity politics gave us Kamala Harris, the undisputed queen of word salads and collapsing approval ratings. You'd think after the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time is so great because there's great significance to the passage of time. Someone at DNC HQ would have realized it's not the optics, it's the incompetence. But nope, Crockett wants more race, more gender, more rage, because in her mind, electability is secondary to intersectionality. The DNC isn't choosing leaders anymore. They're reheating leftovers in a microwave and calling it bold new leadership. And Crockett's big takeaway? It's not that Democrats need better ideas, better messaging, or better candidates. No, the real problem, according to her, is white men. Not inflation, not Biden's broken economy, not crime, chaos, or wide-open borders, just the patriarchy. Because in woke world, when you lose elections, the solution isn't reflection, it's deflection. It's always racism, always sexism, never accountability. And let's be honest, this entire rant, total bullshit. Jasmine Crockett is what happens when TikTok activism gets a congressional paycheck. Loud, wrong, and trending for all the wrong reasons. And while Crockett's out here ranting about fantasy 3rd terms and imaginary trust funds, Trump's literally in the Middle East, signing trillion-dollar AI deals and resetting global alliances. One's yelling into a podcast mic, the other's reshaping the future. But sure, tell me more about the safest white boy Congresswoman. So there you have it. If you're sick of lawmakers using interviews as therapy sessions, if you're tired of race baiting being used to cover up political failure, and if you're done watching Democrats blame voters instead of their own strategy, then hit that like button, and please, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my next rant. And when you can, share this with someone who thinks Jasmine Crockett is a strategist, not just a viral clip machine. And for more truth, fire, and yes, sarcasm, go to steadfastandloyal.com. We don't do cover-ups, we don't do spin, we tell it like it is, every single day. As always, stay informed, stay free, and stay steadfast and loyal. I'm Jimmy Parker. Thanks for joining us.